More and more children are out of school, but parents don't want math learning to stop. They're turning to Mathnasium at home. Real-time math instruction tailored to your child's exact educational needs. It's the same face-to-face live instruction used in our centers for over 15 years, now on a computer. Your child can keep their math skills sharp, catch up, or soar ahead, from home or anywhere with an internet connection. To learn if Mathnasium at home is right for your child, visit mathnasium.com/at-home. Mathnasium at home, changing lives through math.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Mathnasium Schoolhouse. I am John, the AVP of Education and Training for Mathnasium. And today we are going to revisit mental math. A couple weeks ago, we started talking about some mental math strategies. And today I want to talk about some of those strategies again and maybe make the numbers a little bit bigger and kind of stretch your brain just a little bit more. If you weren't with us on the last time I did mental math, that's okay. We're going to walk through some of these again. I'll try to give a full explanation. The key word today is patience. It takes practice. So if you're working on this and you feel like it's hard or it's challenging, that's okay. That's normal for everybody. Some of these may seem easy and some of them may seem super hard, and you can always go back and watch the video again and revisit some of the things that we did today. Today we'll talk about some addition, some subtraction, and some multiplication. And at the end, if you stick with me, I will show you a really cool way to square a number. And we'll talk about what squaring is if you're not sure what that is, and how you can practice squaring numbers mentally and wow all of your friends. If you're a parent, these problems, you'll see the theme of them and you'll be able to recreate them relatively easily. Like I said, I will give you all a practice sheet so that you can revisit these strategies and just work on them with your kids. As always, certainly introduce yourselves, where you're from, how old you are. If you go to a Mathnasium, it's kind of awesome to see all the Mathnasium centers. So what Mathnasium do you go to? But like I said, just work. The only thing I always ask is for you to work hard and stay positive and practice after, and you'll get it. So with all of that said, let's start. I have a couple things as a warm-up, just to stretch your brain. So while today's goal is mental math, I'm going to write a lot of things down. It's almost like if I were inside of your brain, some of the things that you should be thinking about, that's what I'm going to write down. And if you want to write some things down, that's totally fine. So even though it's mental, I will write some of these strategies down for you. Okay? So I want to start with 24 plus 7. And you can type your answer in the comments if you know what that is. But remember, we're going to try to do it all mentally, okay? So hopefully you got 31. If you did, that's great. Mentally, how you want to think about this, a lot of what we're going to talk about today is finding the nearest kind of friendly number. Could be 10, could be a multiple of 10, could be 100, could be 1,000. A lot of with mental math, you're trying to find things that are friendlier than maybe what you were given. So in this case, you may have started with 24, and the question is, how many do you have to add, or how far up is it from 24 to 30? Which is 6. And you really want to add 7, so that means I still have to add one more, which gives me 31. And that's an excellent way to think of it. As with everything else, there's always going to be multiple ways to think about these problems mentally. And that's the beauty of math. And when you're really good at math, you'll know that there's multiple ways to think about it. And you can pick the one that you like the best, or the one that makes the most sense to you. And that's really the cool thing about math, is that maybe you would look at this in a completely different way. And That's okay too. Like maybe you looked at this and you thought, okay, well, 7's sort of close to 10, and 24 plus 10 is 34, and then I take 3 away. And that works too. There are some ways you're better than others. You just find the one that works the best for you and practice as many as you can. Okay? So let's look at another one that's just like it. So think about what we just did a moment ago, if that was helpful. I hope you got 53. So if you start at 47, ask yourself how far up is it from 47 to 50, which is kind of a friendly number to us. It's a multiple of 10, which is 3. And I really wanted to add 6, so I need to add 3 more. And 50 plus 3 is 53. That's kind of what your brain would be doing. Okay? All right, let's make the numbers just a little bit bigger. Hang on just a second. I'm frozen up here. Sorry, y'all. I'm a little bit frozen on my screen here, so give me a second just to figure it out.